With ChefSheet Send to Vendors, you can send your orders directly from ChefSheet to your vendors and have the vendors respond and update prices and quantities. To use these features, you must first set your specific vendor contact information where you wish your vendors' orders to be sent. Most vendors have some contact information in the system, however, this may not be where your orders are to be sent. You probably do not send your Cisco orders to info@cisco.com, for example, but rather to your salesperson, maybe Jane@cisco.com. To set your contact information, either click the Vendor tab here, and then set the info as needed here. You can set a fax and/or an email address, whatever is more convenient. You can also set this information from the inventory sheet view by clicking the vendor name here. However you set this, know that the information will be kept for this vendor and will show up as you copy the inventory sheet for next count or until you change the information by repeating these steps. Note that you may wish to make sure that the phone number you have set up for your restaurant in the Settings tab is a phone number where a vendor could reach you should they have questions about your order. This phone number will be included in the email and/or fax that your vendor receives. Next, enter some orders. This can be done from the mobile app or by the website using PARS or not. Whatever values are in the order amount will be sent to your vendor. Remember that ChefSheet inventory sheets can be used for more than one purpose. You may use it for an end-of-month fiscal inventory to count all the products you have on hand, or a weekly fiscal inventory, or you may use it for daily or weekly orders, in which case you may set PARs and/or minimum orders to calculate order amounts, or simply enter the order amount. These two uses can be combined, of course, but do not need to be. For more information about using ChefSheet for ordering, view the tutorial How to Use ChefSheet for Ordering on the Tutorials page. After the order amounts have been calculated, press the Send button next to the inventory name. Now select all or which vendors you wish to send orders to and how you would like the orders sent, fax or email or both. ChefSheet requires that you send a copy of the order to yourself or to somebody in your restaurant. You can use this to alert an opening manager or receiving chef to what products they will be receiving. To send to multiple email addresses, separate email addresses with commas. Select if you'd like your copy sent to you by email or fax and press Send. Notice that the order confirmation, which means that the fax server has received the message and the email server has sent the message. You can view the history of sent orders by vendor by clicking the View History button. Now we can see what the vendor sees. Each individual vendor will receive an email that looks like this, showing only the items ordered from them. The items ordered, the quantity, the unit price, and the cost by item, and the cost for the total order. The contact number to reach somebody at the restaurant if there's a problem with the order. However, much of the communication of the order can be done directly into ChefSheet. The vendor can now click this link and will be taken to this display. From here, the vendor has two options. They can simply confirm the order, in which case you will receive an email back stating that the order has been confirmed, or they can choose to edit the order. Once the vendor has selected to edit the order, they can change the quantity of an item, change the price, and add comments. If the quantity or price of an item has been changed, the form requires the vendor to leave comments. Now, when the vendor clicks Confirm, another email will be generated back to you showing the change of price in this case and the vendor's notes. You may then, if you wish, import the price or quantity changes directly into the inventory sheet which you used to send the order. For those that are clever enough to be using ChefSheet to track their purchases, you can import your orders directly into the purchase tracker. To do that, click Track Purchases on any inventory sheet. In this example, we're using the same inventory sheet we used to send the orders. However, that is not required. Click the green Import Sent Orders button. Choose from your list of inventory sheets which orders you wish to import, and click Import Orders. You will now see the items that you sent in your order, and you can enter an invoice number if you wish, and add more purchases, or delete the item, or modify the quantities. If you've chosen to accept your vendor's price changes, those will show up here as well. Of course, you should tell your vendors that you'll be using ChefSheet for ordering, and tell them that you would like them to update the prices for you so that you can keep better track. Most vendors see the prices when you're placing the order. Since you'll be sending them the latest price you recorded in ChefSheet, the price you expect to pay, they should see the difference and be able to update you so that you can see that your prices have increased or perhaps decreased, or if the vendor doesn't have a product that you ordered in stock, they can communicate that quite easily as well. Send to Vendors is currently available for all ChefSheet subscription levels. Purchase tracking requires the head chef mixologist plan. You can see your subscription and the subscription options by clicking the Your Subscription button.